Welcome to L&L Kilns Bell Lift Assembly video. Today we will be reviewing the setup of your bell lift kiln. The upper portion of the kiln arrives separately and will require a forklift to assemble. Start by placing the forks of the lift between the wooden supports. Once you're in position, lift the top half of the assembly and align with the four corners of the bottom half. Once aligned, the forklift should remain in a supportive position until all fasteners are secure. Place 3 bolts into the openings as demonstrated here. Next, align the bracket and secure each with a nut to hold the bracket in place. Using a drill, tighten each connection and repeat this process on all 4 locations. At this time, you may begin to remove the lower wooden supports on the upper half of the kiln. It can be done at a later point of the assembly, however doing so now may give you better access when completing the next steps. Following the bracket installation, additional supports are needed to connect the upper and lower halves of the kiln. Each additional support has 14 holes. Place a bolt in the middle hole of the support and place that in the first hole of the upper half of the kiln. Repeat this step on all 4 corners of the assembly, placing fasteners in each aligning hole and tightening with a drill. After these supports are in place, you may now move the forklift and remove the additional wooden supports. Next we will install the electrical connections. Take the cables from the lower half assembly and feed them through the upper housing in sequential order, top to bottom. Each housing is already wired on the right side of the box. Match the wires to their correct colors and tighten with an Allen wrench. Once the wire connections are secure, move to the outside of the housing box and hand tighten the fastener until snug. Using a wrench, apply approximately a 1/8 turn to further secure the cable in place. Be careful not to over-tighten. Remove the hook and chains from their packaging and plug the winch into power. Lower the hook into place as shown. One side of the hook location should be secured at the center before being shipped from the factory. However, this is the best time to check and make sure the guides are centrally located. Clip the hook in place and secure the other side. Finish all remaining electrical connections in the same way as previously shown. Your kiln is now complete. Test your lift and make sure all pieces are properly aligned and operational. Thank you, and be sure to reach out to our technical team should you have any additional questions.